Hello everybody, welcome back. Today's comment comes from Sarah and Baby. Next week, can you keep the subject going and give us some more advice? For instance, give us an example of a small and big argument with Shay, nothing too personal, and how you worked through it. Thanks. So last week I talked about marriage and things that you can do to keep your marriage alive. I kind of got long-winded. I watched the video back later, I'm like, blah, blah, blah. So I thought it was interesting that all of you want to hear me argue with Shay. So here is one example of how you can work through your arguments. Are you guys ready? Are you excited to hear the drama, all the scoop, the dirty gossip about Shay and I? It's so awful, let me tell you. Okay, I've always had glasses from like 3rd grade on. So I had this pair of glasses when we first got married that was like, I don't know, they were kind of like brownish, kind of multicolored, but brown tones around the frame. And I went to get new glasses, and I had told Shay, okay, I'm excited to get new glasses. I haven't had new glasses for a long time. I want to get something different, something new, maybe that wouldn't be normally what I would use or wear. So I went and I picked out some new glasses. I came home and I showed them to him, and I was like, well, what do you think? And he's like, well, they kind of look a lot like your old ones. And I was like, no, they don't. I got really offended. It makes me laugh when I think about it now, because when I look back, I realized that Shay was just helping me do what I had already said I was gonna do. Like, he was letting me know they do look the same as your other ones, and what I wanted to do was get some glasses that looked different than my other ones. But I was offended because I wanted him to like my glasses, and I think I wasn't, I was going in my comfort zone, and I got glasses that looked, they did. I'm admitting now, they looked the same as my other ones. A little bit different shape, yes, but they looked the same. So it's easy for me now to look back and go, he was totally right. And I don't know why I got so offended. I was like prideful. I let my wall go up and be like, what? You don't like my glasses? Like, really, all I wanted him to do was say, oh yeah, I like those. But they do look kind of similar, but that's okay, Like, maybe I wasn't ready for a new crazy change in my glasses, but I got all offended that he didn't like my glasses, and that, yes, so then I tried to argue that they were the same, and they weren't the same. So, and it's funny now because I don't really remember exactly how we resolved it. Looking back on it, I can see the clear picture of the argument. And I was probably just being all emotional and, oh my gosh, you don't like my glasses. I learned that I need to remember that when I ask for honesty, I need to be ready to accept what the honesty is. The glasses look the same, and they did. In every relationship, and every person has needs and specific things that they need to feel like confident and happy in the relationship. And I feel like a lot of those arguments come from those needs maybe not being met. So in this particular situation where I was so offended that he didn't like my glasses, or see, I just put words in his mouth. He never said he didn't like my glasses. But I was offended in thinking that he didn't like them because he said they looked the same. And the real issue when I look back on it was I was feeling insecure, and all I wanted was for him to say that I looked beautiful. And guys, girls love that, and they need it. That's one of our girl needs, is we need to be told that we're beautiful. But that's the thing, is Shay never said I wasn't beautiful. He just said those glasses look the same. But I switched it around in my brain and said, oh, he doesn't like my glasses. He doesn't think I'm beautiful. These glasses are exactly the same, and blah, and can you see how that happened? But if I didn't sit back and realize that and take it on myself to be like, okay, what do I really need right now? Why am I really mad about this? It's because I just needed a little bit more of the I love you, honey, you're beautiful, just to know that I was accepted and that I was beautiful and loved. That's simple, right? So ladies, if there's something that you're upset to your man about, I want you to sit back and think, okay, what do I really need? And the same goes for you guys. If there's something in your relationship that you're mad about, or you guys are arguing, if you can both sit back and think about what are my needs, and try to put yourself in the other person's shoes and go, what do they need right now? And talk about it, then maybe all these issues that you're fighting about can slowly start to be resolved. Men and women and our needs, and I know it can be really frustrating and difficult, but we love each other. That's the bottom line, right? just working through the problems little by little, day after day, the big ones and the small ones, if we can try to do it. There will be lots of love. My goal for last week was to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. This wasn't as easy as I hoped it would be. Okay, so on Valentine's Day, we went to the movies. We went and saw Red Tail. It was pretty good. Anyway, I get a text message during the movie, flip my phone on silent and set it in my lap. Well, that's the last place I remember having it. So, after the movie, I probably stood up, fell in there. Anyway, we got home and I realized that my phone was gone. And that's always an issue because we have iPhones. They're expensive, right? So I lost my phone. I was so scared to tell Shay. I was like, Shay, I think I left my phone at the movie theater. And he was like, I could tell he was like, this is not good, but I'm not gonna get mad. So I'm like, I need to go back and look for it. I went back, searched and searched. It wasn't anywhere along where we had walked. So the next day we went back. The lights were, actually the power was all out. So the theater was pitch black, but they let me go in and look. We had our flashlights. Ginger and I had our flashlights. We're looking around for the phone, never found it. I had to just be honest and be like, yes, I had it. I set it in my lap. I should have put it in my purse. I probably fell on the floor, fell in the popcorn and got thrown away, or somebody picked it up or whatnot, but my phone's gone. And Shay never got upset about it. And to me, that's a big deal because money's a big thing. It's expensive to buy iPhones, and I lost mine second time because it had gotten lost once before, like 6 months ago. So that's 2 iPhones, okay? I'm a ditz, I know. He never got upset about it. He knew that I was upset about it, and he was calm and just said, well, we'll just do what we can. And I'm expecting like, what? Again? Your iPhone? Are you kidding me? And he never did it. And I think it was because I was honest right away, and he could tell that I was upset about it, and so he just dropped it. Anyways, I love my husband. He is a great man, and I need to hold on to my phone. So this Valentine's Day obviously was not the greatest for Shay and I in the evening. I was a little bit stressed out. And so this week I want to concentrate each day thinking of one thing special that I can do for Shay, something that will meet his emotional needs, or just talking to him, anything that is going to build our relationship. So once a day doing something nice for Shay. And I challenge you in any relationship, even if it's not like a boyfriend-girlfriend, husband-wife relationship, if you have somebody special in your life that maybe you've not been giving as much attention to, I challenge you this week to each day do something a little special. Phone call, foot massage, anything, okay? That's the goal. I'm actually excited because it always feels good when you do something nice for somebody, right? I think so. All right, I will see you guys next week. Stay on the goal. Comment below any other questions you have for me. It can be anything. Just keep shooting them. And video responses. And don't lose your phone. And your glasses are beautiful. I love you all. Bye.